All right, so we're diving deep today
Huh?
into the career of Lil Durk.
Yeah,
A pretty prominent figure in like modern hip hop, right?
absolutely.
You know, he's blended that Chicago drill sound
Yes.
with trap and melodic rap, and he's really
Yeah.
kind of taken over the scene,
He
right?
has. He
It's
has.
like we're going way beyond just like the hits that everyone knows.
Hmm.
We've got,
Yeah.
we've got articles, interviews, like
Oh,
even some of your own personal notes from like your research.
oh, definitely. Definitely. I've been looking forward to this one.
Yeah, yeah. So like, I think it'll be pretty interesting to like,
Yeah.
really get into the nitty gritty of
Like,
like
so
Lil
interesting.
Durk's story.
Yeah. You know what's really fascinating about Lil Durk? Like, when you really look at him,
Hmm.
Derek Banks
Uh-huh.
is his real name.
Okay.
It's kind of like his ability to like bridge these different worlds.
Yeah.
He's taken that raw sound, the often really harsh sound of Chicago's drill scene,
Yeah.
and blended it with like this melodic sensibility,
Mm-hmm.
trap in mainstream hip hop, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And created something that's like both authentic, but also undeniably catchy.
It's true. And,
Yeah.
thinking about those like early days, in Inglewood,
Mm-hmm.
you can't really separate him from that environment.
No.
You've got poverty,
Yes.
gang violence,
Yeah.
limited opportunities.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's just like it was a tough reality, and that's
Yes.
like really kind of what gave birth to drill music.
Yeah.
Can you talk a bit about that? I mean,
Yeah.
for people who might not be
Yeah.
super familiar with, like,
Yeah.
what drill is all about.
Drill. Okay, so
Yeah.
for the uninitiated, right? It's this subgenre of hip hop.
Okay.
And it really emerged from the south side of Chicago,
Mm-hmm.
in the early 2010s.
Okay.
And it's characterized by these gritty lyrics
Mhm.
and often kind of dark, minimalist beats.
Right.
Think of it as like this stark, hard-hitting soundscape
Mm-hmm.
that really reflects the realities of street life.
Right.
It wasn't about like glamorizing violence.
Right.
It was about reflecting like the lived experiences
Yeah.
of young people in those environments. People
Yeah.
like Lil Durk.
Absolutely. And he wasn't just like witnessing this, right?
No.
He was living it.
Exactly.
This wasn't just a backdrop. This was his life,
Yeah.
Losing friends and family to street violence,
Mm-hmm.
navigating the pressures of his environment.
That
All,
totally.
all of that became like recurring themes in his music.
Exactly. And, that authenticity,
Yeah.
it just bleeds through those early mixtapes.
Right. And for, people who might not be familiar,
Mhm.
mixtapes are kind of like these self-produced albums.
Mhm.
It's like a way for artists to build a following
Right.
outside of, the traditional music industry structure.
Right. They were huge in like the early rise of hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
And for Durk, his 2011 mixtape, I'm a Hitta,
Oh, yeah.
that was pivotal.
Yeah.
It was raw,
Yeah.
unfiltered.
Right.
And it included like this track
Yeah, okay.
that became a drill anthem, Ill's anthem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that song really put him on the map, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
It wasn't long after that
Nah.
he was signed to Def Jam Recordings.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about a breakout moment, right?
Yeah, huge, huge moment.
But even with that, like even as he was signing with this major label,
Yeah.
Lil Durk didn't like stay confined to that pure drill sound.
Right.
His music started to evolve.
Right. And as he matured,
Yeah.
so did his music.
Right.
We start to see this, this evolution in mixtapes, like Signed to the Streets from 2013.
Right.
He's still rapping about street life,
Mhm.
the struggles, the
Yeah.
losses.
Right.
But there's this new layer
Okay.
of introspection. Right?
Yeah.
More melodies kind of creeping in.
Hmm.
And then, Remember My Name in 2015.
Right,
That
yeah.
kind of solidified it,
Okay.
He was more than just a drill artist.
Right.
He was becoming like a force in hip hop.
He really found a way to balance that hardness
Yes.
of drill with something more relatable, more
Wrong.
vulnerable.
Definitely.
And it was a smart move
Yeah.
because that's what starts to attract that attention from
Absolutely.
outside of the Chicago scene.
You get those collaborations with French Montana,
Yeah.
Meek Mill, Young Thug.
Mm-hmm.
It broadens his reach,
Right.
showcases his versatility.
Yeah. And those collaborations,
Yeah.
they weren't just features.
No, they
Right.
were like strategic moves.
Yeah.
He was proving he could hold his own alongside these established names,
Absolutely.
showcasing that ability to like blend his own unique style
Yeah.
with, all these different sounds.
Right.
It was like a stepping stone,
Mm-hmm.
setting the stage for something even bigger to come.
Speaking of evolution,
Yeah.
that Drake collaboration,
Mm-hmm.
that was like a game changer.
Right.
Right? That wasn't just a hit.
Nope.
That was like a rocket launching him into
Absolutely.
a whole new stratosphere of success.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, that Drake feature, that was huge.
It really was.
Like, it was a massive moment for Lil Durk when Laugh Now, Cry Later dropped
Yeah.
in 2020.
Mm-hmm.
Suddenly, he's on a track
Yeah.
with, like, one of the biggest names in music.
Right.
And he's topping the Billboard charts,
Yeah.
reaching a whole new audience.
It's like that Drake, cosign.
Yeah.
It gave him like this instant validation.
It did, like a stamp of approval from,
Yeah.
like, hip-hop royalty.
Yeah, exactly. And he didn't waste that opportunity.
Well, no.
What I find really interesting is that he kept pushing like creative boundaries.
Yes.
Remember Love Songs for the Streets too?
Yeah.
That project, I think that surprised some people.
It definitely showcased a different side of Lil Durk.
Right.
You have this artist who's known for, these gritty street narratives.
Right.
And he's dropping an album filled with songs about
Yeah.
love, loyalty, heartbreak.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't like a complete departure
Right.
from his earlier work,
Yeah.
but it was a clear evolution.
Yeah. Yeah. Like tracks like Green Light, Bougie featuring Meek Mill. Like
Yeah,
they really showcase this like
absolutely.
new dimension to his artistry.
Yeah.
Proving that he could do it all.
He could do it all.
Balancing, those harder edge themes with something more
Right.
introspective, more
Yeah.
emotional.
And then, that leads us to The Voice,
Right.
an album that was released the same year as Laugh Now, Cry Later,
Okay.
but with a much heavier,
Yeah.
more personal tone. This wasn't just Durk, like, rapping about life on the streets.
Right. Yeah.
This was him processing
Yeah.
real profound loss.
You're talking about the loss of his brother, D-Thang,
Yeah.
and his close friend and collaborator, King Von. I
Oh.
mean, those tragedies deeply affected him.
They did.
And it's all over that album.
Yeah. The Voice is raw.
Yeah.
It's vulnerable.
Mhm.
It's incredibly powerful.
Yeah.
You can hear the pain and grief in his voice on
Mhm.
tracks like Stay Down
Yeah.
and Backdoor.
Right.
But there's also this underlying sense of
Mm-hmm.
determination,
Yeah.
this will
Yeah.
to keep going
Right.
despite the immense weight he was
Mhm.
carrying.
I was blown away by the vulnerability on The Voice.
Yeah.
You mentioned determination,
Mhm.
and that's what really strikes me about Lil Durk. He channels those experiences into his music,
Right.
and in a way, it becomes a source of strength.
Absolutely.
Not just for him, right?
Yeah.
But for his listeners too.
It resonates with people who have experienced like similar hardships,
Right.
similar losses.
Yeah.
It becomes this reminder
Mhm.
that they're not alone
Right.
in their struggles.
Yeah, and it's not just about
Yeah.
surviving,
Yeah.
right?
Oh,
It's about finding a way to thrive
it is. It is.
despite the odds.
And, his 2022 album, 7220,
Right.
named after his grandmother's house.
Yeah.
It's a testament to that.
I mean, that album was huge.
yeah.
Debuted at #1
Uh-huh.
on the Billboard 200,
Mhm.
cementing his place
Yeah,
as a chart-topping artist.
absolutely.
And you can't talk about 7220 without mentioning Broadway Girls.
oh, yeah.
That collaboration with Morgan Wallen.
Yeah. The country star.
Yeah, it was unexpected.
It was a bold move,
Yeah.
and it paid off.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it just goes to show you Lil Durk's willingness to
Mhm.
push boundaries,
Yeah.
defy genre conventions,
Mm-hmm.
reach new audiences.
Right.
And the song was a smash hit.
Yeah.
It further solidified like his crossover appeal.
It was a genius move.
Yeah.
You had, the country audience
Huh?
discovering Lil Durk
Right.
and hip-hop fans
Yeah.
getting introduced to Morgan Wallen.
Yeah. This cultural exchange.
Yeah, it was
It broadened both of their fan bases.
yeah, exactly.
And, this goes beyond music.
All right.
You see Lil Durk's influence in fashion, in
Mhm.
pop culture.
Mm-hmm.
He's got partnerships with brands like Beats by Dre.
Right.
He's making appearances at like
Yeah.
these high-profile events.
Mm-hmm.
He's become like a cultural icon.
And what's really inspiring is that
Yeah.
he hasn't forgotten where he came from.
No, he hasn't.
He came from a place
Right.
where opportunities were limited.
Mhm.
Success seemed like a distant dream.
Absolutely.
And now he's using his platform to give back.
to inspire others.
Yeah, to inspire others.
Showing a whole generation that,
Yeah.
like, it is possible
Yeah.
to overcome adversity, to
Mm.
achieve your goals, no
Yeah.
matter where you start.
And we can't forget about
Yeah.
only the family or OTX,
Yeah.
his imprint.
Yeah, his imprint.
It's not just a record label.
No, it's not.
Right.
It's a way for him to support artists
Yeah.
from similar backgrounds,
Right.
to give them a chance to shine.
It's like he's creating a legacy,
Absolutely.
not just through his music,
Mm.
but through the opportunities
Yeah.
that he's providing for others.
It's about lifting each other up,
Right.
sharing success,
Yeah.
staying true to his roots.
And that brings us to, like, the heart of Lil Durk's impact.
Yeah.
His music isn't just entertainment.
No, it's not.
It's a reflection of real life,
Wow.
of the struggles and the triumphs. Yeah.
Of a generation.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like he's giving a voice to the voiceless,
Exactly.
those who've been overlooked, marginalized.
He's bringing those complex realities of
Yeah.
street life, of urban communities to the forefront,
Yeah.
forcing us to pay attention.
It's interesting because
Yeah.
when you listen to his music, you can really feel
Yeah.
the weight
As the
of
young
his
guy.
experiences.
Yeah.
But you also hear this message
Hmm.
of hope,
Yes.
resilience. It's
Yeah.
like he's saying, look, this is where I come from.
Right.
This is what I've been through,
Yeah.
but I'm still here. I'm
Yeah.
still
Yeah.
fighting.
Exactly.
You can too.
And that message resonates
Yeah.
with people from all walks of life.
Right.
You don't have to have grown up in Inglewood.
Right.
You don't have to have, experienced the same hardships
Mm-hmm.
to connect with, the emotions, the struggles.
The triumphs that he's rapping about.
It's that authenticity,
Yeah.
that vulnerability
Yeah.
that makes him so relatable.
Exactly.
He's not trying to be anyone but
Yeah,
himself.
it's just being Durk.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's what makes him such a powerful force in music and in culture.
Lil Durk's journey is
Yeah.
it's a testament to the
Yeah.
power of talent,
Absolutely.
hard work,
Yeah.
and resilience. I
Yeah.
mean, think about it.
Think about it.
He's faced immense challenges,
Yeah.
personal tragedies,
Yeah.
systemic barriers, and he's never given up.
Never given up.
He turned his pain to purpose,
And,
and he's using his platform
to inspire
Yeah,
and
yeah.
uplift others.
as we wrap up this this deep dive,
Deep dive.
into Lil Durk's world, it really makes you think
Let's
what
see.
other artists are out there
Right.
who are using their platform to make a difference,
To connect with audience.
to connect with audiences on that same level
Well,
of authenticity,
and that's what
resilience. Right. That's a great question to consider.
It is. It is.
It's about looking beyond the surface, the charts, the hype,
Right.
and recognizing the artists who are using their voice
Right.
to tell those real stories,
Yeah.
to inspire change,
Mm.
to connect with people on a deeper level.
Yeah. We really hope you've enjoyed this
I hope so.
deep dive
Yeah.
into Lil Durk's incredible journey.
What a story.
What a story, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a story of triumph over adversity.
Absolutely.
It's about using your experiences,
Yeah.
no matter how difficult,
Mhm.
to create something
Yeah.
powerful and meaningful.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
And just maybe it's inspired you to seek out other artists,
Yeah.
other stories
I love their story.
that challenge you.
That inspire you.
Okay.
Keep exploring,
Keep exploring,
keep listening,
keep listening,
and keep diving deep.
and we'll keep diving with you.
Today is your lucky day. Today is the day that our $3 website works for you, paying you directly to your PayPal daily. Imagine $3 ongoing continuous payments to your PayPal account. Imagine falling asleep and waking up to $300 in your PayPal account. How would this make you feel? How could this help you? What bills could you pay? What kind of fun could you have? What does that retirement look like now? All for a one-time payment of $3. This website is DFY done for you, fully built and completely hosted, and never stops collecting payments for you. You have spent $3 on coffee on a regular, but that coffee won't help you create multiple streams of income. Click the link below.